Apologies, guys, for the lateness, because I know you're killing us in the chat. But as you can see, certain man them are getting points deductions. Big up for joining us just in time.
Come on.
Can I say something?
You can say something, brother. Because
big up FUAD every single time. But because FUAD's late and he's repping Toby, Toby needs to be deducted points.
Oh my days.
But that's got nothing to do with FUAD. FUAD's my guy. FUAD's doing his thing. So big up FUAD, but I'm ruthless.
Toby has nothing to do with you, man. Toby's so far ahead of us, it ain't gonna make any difference.
I don't give a shit. I just want him to fume a bit more on top of what he'd already be fuming.
That brother is gonna be literally, there's gonna be bubbles forming in the corner of his mouth by what you just said there, trying to get a points deduction.
Bro,
I mean,
what, Turkish fell asleep again?
Yeah, we need to know how many points. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, which maybe you should be deducted points. That's an interesting conversation.
I like it because I'm
tribunal.
Wait, look who's talking, because he's the only one I can catch.
You're trying to protect yourself, Matisse. Yeah, trying to protect yourself.
I'm just opening it up. Like, you know, we had a playback FIFA stream. No one saw the community, man. No one had any relaxed the ball. I think we can have a
get on. How did you get on?
I don't know when you get on. We're unbeaten. I think we didn't concede a goal.
No goals. No goals.
No goals conceded and unbeaten in 4 games. Yeah, and Hughie linking up, Turkish sourcing, bro. Different now, different.
It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. But do you know what? We'll handle the deduction of points and the repercussions of actions when Turkish gets here. If Turkish actually gets here,
no. Because if we're gonna wait till he's here, he's gonna decide he's not getting a deduction. We have to democratically decide. Raise your hand and say "I" if Turkish is getting a
it's guaranteed. Oh, it's not a debate. Oh yeah, 100%.
It's no debate. It's a debate on how much.
How many? Yes, maybe the chat.
In 1 minute, it's 20 minutes. That's double. You know, that's double. Yeah.
I like the maths that you're using here. These calculations make sense to me. But yes, people, welcome back to the Big Six. Apologies for the lateness. We don't mean to do this to you guys. I know it's late and you got things to be on tomorrow morning. But listen, we just had a great game at Stamford Bridge. There's no better place to start, I guess. So we may as well get straight into it. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0. I shouldn't even really, I guess, be hosting. I'm kind of going to swap for the community man for a second if you have any questions, because it's me versus FUAD right now for this game, bro. Like, I don't really feel like I should host. I feel like I should participate in the proceedings, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
As again, people, welcome back to the channel.
As again.
I apologize for being late. If the people then want to convict me and take off 6 points, it's not a problem. You know what I mean? So 6 points deduction for me, that's official. But yeah, look, tonight was Europa League semi-finals.
Oh yes, of course.
Aston Villa getting absolutely torn to shreds at home.
Bro.
I mean, that was a wild game. We'll warm up before we get to the main event. And we spoke about, because Aston Villa in the Champions League next season.
Bro,
right?
the mid-six is there for a reason, man. We're not doing Aston Villa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, we're not. But I'm just saying the Champions League, like, this is why they're not part. I'm just trying to say this is why they're not part of the Big Six.
Okay.
Because you can't be getting blamed at home 4-2 to Olympiacos, who are not even great in their own league. But that's part for another day. Madness, right?
Set the scene. Okay.
Yeah, and you got Daniel Podence balling on you in your own stadium.
Do you know what I mean? But listen, I guess that's that.
Listen, a Big Six extra. There'll be conversations.
Yeah, I guess that's that. We need to talk about tonight's events at Stamford Bridge. What used to be a fierce derby, 2 clubs that hate each other, really hate each other. We saw what happened at White Hart Lane, the Spurs Stadium earlier on in the season. A lot of people were looking for revenge. I'm going to come to FUAD straight away, bro. Was you one of them people that was looking for revenge?
What, in this game?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. You had something to play for, in my opinion, especially considering how the North London derby went on the weekend. Felt like you definitely had something where you needed to show some life, some bounce back, some spine, some guts. Did we get any of that? No. Not from the players, not from the manager. Bro, this squad is starting to very quickly become unlikable, in my opinion. I don't know how others feel, but
Oh,
It- things-
is this
I
Man
don't-
United? Is this Man
I
United we're
agree.
hearing?
No,
Oh,
that
no,
was good, man.
no. It's in terms of there's the attack in particular. I think the attack is kind of something that I think every Spurs fan this season has kind of said we're kind of papering over a little bit, and the system has been kind of getting us out in being able to create a lot of chances. I think teams over the past maybe since the turn of January, I feel like they've started to figure out, look, these lot, they can have the possession, they can dominate possession, but one thing they'll give us chances. They'll give us set piece opportunities. And those are two themes I think every Spurs fan throughout the season has said, we got one eye on that. I'm sure Tobes has even said it a few times on this show as well. But time and time again now, you're seeing it in back-to-back games in London derbies where you're getting caught out by the same issues, same mistakes. Today, same again. Two goals done by two set pieces, essentially, where you look at the first one, you've got two guys completely wide open. Tell me why. I have no clue. But the players will turn around and tell you zonal marking. This is what we've been coached. And I'm sure there was someone on here last week.
Well, this was exactly what I was going to say. I asked about Ange's response, right? I'm sorry, but I said I suspect either mad naivety or arrogance. Now, Toby convinced me, and I think Hughie backed him. So it's good to get Hughie's perspective on this, that it's not arrogance. So then it must be mad naivety, because you've done the same error again and again and again.
I don't think they did tonight, though. I don't know about you, FUAD, man, but I don't think they even played that high a line. I thought they were slightly deeper for
not in terms of the high line, in terms of the set pieces.
Set pieces.
Oh, yeah. Stinky.
That comes down to the coaching. That comes down to, I don't care if you've got a set piece coach or not, get something in place, because it's been a recurring pattern all season. And then in terms of the high line, okay, today it wasn't as a high line, but then you see when we don't play a high line, we've basically got no juice going forward, no creativity whatsoever. You saw no MATISSE today, and people were saying, he's been off form or whatever. Cool, Kulusevski's back in the 10. No creativity. I don't know what's up with that, brother. But you can see immediately when MATISSE came in at the start of the season, Spurs looked very creative, and we looked like we had solutions. The fullbacks were bombing on. You've got Destiny Udogie out, so the fullbacks aren't really like bombing on as they were. You've got Emerson Royale, who, brother, I'm sorry for even addressing him by name there.
What was the options at left back, in your opinion?
I would have gone Van der Ven at left back, Dragusin at centre back. I've said that even in the North London derby.
I said that as well. What
are you signing a man
He's
30+ million for? I already know what Emerson Royale is. I already know what Ben Davies is. I already know what Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is. What the fuck are we spinning the same records for? So for me, once again, that comes down to the coach. So with Ange, listen, he's not someone who, Spurs fans are turning on him all of a sudden. But for all the things we were praising him,
check Twitter.
No, because I feel like this is the narrative, what people are going to say now that there's criticism on him. The same way we were praising him at the start of the season for all the good things that were going right. Now when things aren't going right, we have to call them out. We can't just turn a blind eye to it and say, hey, it's all part of the project. Don't worry, lads, it'll click next season. No. We can't leave man wide open on set pieces. It's plain and simple. We can't play a high line for 90 minutes straight up. It's plain and simple. You're going to get caught out by these things. And if the last two games against Arsenal and against Chelsea aren't prime examples of that, I don't know what is. So right now, we're in this kind of stale slugness at the moment, and we're just crawling to the end of the season, bro.
Just on the selection, what's your thoughts on this rotation of centre mids? Like, was it just because of rotation and tiredness, 2 games in quick succession? Because you rotated your centre mids again, didn't he? He started Sarr and Basuma again, and then took him off again.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Basuma, man, talk to me, man. This Basuma was my go-to guy 2 years ago. I thought this guy is the one. What's happened?
Bro, since the Luton game, your guess is as good as mine. For me, I think it's a mixture of bad form, complacency, injuries, AFCON. So he's been able to basically get no rhythm going for the past, 4 months, if you like. But that, for me, still is an excuse for when you do see him play, how much of a... I don't even know, bro. The guy just looks so lax. He doesn't seem that bothered. He doesn't seem to be playing with the same gusto that he was at the start of the season. And I'm just like, bro, we don't have time for passengers. You're meant to be one of the new guys bringing a new energy to the midfield. If you go turn into some passive passenger, brother, we'll start looking for new options immediately, bro, because we don't have time for that, brother. Like Bentancur, I'm sorry, but he's coming back from injury. We can't expect too much from him. 2 big injuries this season as well. Pape Sarr, I thought today was pretty poor, but I was shocked myself that he wasn't starting in the North London derby. Man, I'm going with Højbjerg in 2024. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry. I don't care what manager you are.
Very quickly, we're gonna have to end on this segment. Maddison, was he dropped? Was he rotated? Yeah, you know what I mean. What do you think? Was it just a rotation job?
I think it's a rotation thing, in my opinion. Even if it is a drop thing, I mean, dropped for one game, I don't see it being an issue, especially when you kind of got games close by. But he hasn't been in the best form recently as well. Similarly, coming back from an injury, he's had a couple of games where he's been decent, some games where he's been quiet. It's just not been the same. And I think that comes from comparing it to the first 9-10 games at the start of the season, bro. Like, that was an abnormal level almost that he was playing at, where you're thinking, my God, this guy's a special player. But that was always going to mellow out.
Level out.
Season. Yeah, it's always going to level out. And now we're just seeing almost like a little bit below that leveling out, should we say.
People are saying now, like Middleton, like that's him now. Yeah?
I remember someone said a mad super chat last week. I remember they were like, there's 3 versions of Maddison you see.
Yeah.
Unplayable, unrecognizable, and then unnoticeable, or something like that.
Yeah.
I burst out laughing. I was just like, you know what, man?
He was always that way, though, wasn't he? Even when he was at Leicester, like everyone knew he had mad ability, but he couldn't do it week in, week out.
Year after year, even when he was at Leicester, in my opinion. And I thought, listen, when he came to Spurs, I thought, listen, you're in a bigger playing field now. The lights are going to be that little bit brighter. So, listen, it's up to him to get himself out. But I still think he's a quality player, in my opinion. I don't have a problem with Maddison.
I don't think he was part of the issue today. There was enough quality in that Spurs team on paper.
Was there?
That could have, yeah.
No, that's the front three, not the front three, man.
I'm looking at players like Son. I want to have a conversation about him. What's happened to him, man? I'm looking at him week after week after week, and he's having little to no impact. Like, you wouldn't even know he's on the pitch at times. I don't think he's registered a shot on target today at all, which is absolutely wild considering how prolific he usually is. Kulusevski's a liability at times, man. When he's not feeling himself, he's not feeling good. He starts giving away reckless fouls, and that's just inviting pressure. I thought the Tottenham defense was actually okay, considering how badly it probably could have gone. I think Fuad's correct about, what's his name, Bissouma, total passenger. And of course, Sarr gave away a lot of fouls, but he was the only really one in midfield who was making his presence felt. You know what I'm saying? He was like the only one in there at times.
With Son, if he's not being, I feel like, spoon-fed through someone else's creativity, he can't create nothing out of himself. And I think that's the main reason why we moved out of the left wing role. Like, he doesn't have that in him anymore. So whenever I see him out wide on the left, I already know it's kind of a lost cause. But then when you've got Madders who's off form, Kulusevski unable to give him anything, Brennan Johnson unable to create him anything, Son ain't going to eat, bro. And right now, Son's basically turned into a final action player, if you like. It's just the finish.
Yeah, no build-up, man.
That's
no
what we
build-up.
rely on him for, let's be honest. We don't rely on him.
His build-up used to be class. His build-up used to be elite. Like, he could make things happen on his own 2-3 years ago. Now he's just, a finisher. That's just it.
Bro, I have no clue what's happened to him. Your guess is as good as mine. But I saw this. Me and Tobe saw this, and we were calling this out for about 2 years. And people were saying, how dare you speak about Son like this? And in summer, when Kane went, I said, yo, let's move him into the 9. Maybe we can get one more year out of him. You've seen it now. But there's only so much you can do with Son.
Well, how does he? 31?
31, yeah.
He shouldn't have declined this much, man. At 31, he should still be able to.
You got to remember, though. He's been also playing first team football since he was 17.
Yeah.
How many guys have we seen? If they're playing football from usually 16, 17,
and his style, guys,
30, they're burnt out.
And the Raheem Sterling effect, man.
His style is a burnout style. His style is all action, non-stop. But listen, man, on the other side, brother Matisse, man, you've endured some level of I don't know, man.
Some satisfaction today, man.
Yeah, some like
story the pride of Chelsea.
Pride of Chelsea, a little bit back. Gilchrist, you know what I mean?
Gallagher,
Gallagher, proper Chelsea out there. Did it feel like proper Chelsea for a week?
What?
Chalobah,
The board was sent a message before kickoff. I think they had a banner out for Gallagher before kickoff to kind of have him as the symbol for not selling academy products for pure profit and obviously keeping the ones that are worthy of keeping. And then I thought it was quite ironic that it was Chalobah and Gallagher that linked for the first goal, you know.
Mad.
But bro, that first half performance, man, that was beautiful. I must say, like, it was so good to see from front to back. We were just structurally, tactically on point. Like Cucurella inverting next to Caicedo, playing these lovely little 5-yard passes between each other, little 1-2s, the back three intact. Badiashile, Chalobah got a man in the match. He was excellent today, making blocks. Cucurella was a man on a mission. I probably would have said he was slightly my man in the match, but you know, some of the tackles he was making, interceptions, he was locking people down. He was a man on a mission, man. He came with some next big dog attitude in that defense. Like you said, Gilchrist as well. Petrovic had to make a few saves, but bro, we just played so well. Even Mudryk, even Madueke, ripping Emerson Royale on that right side. Mudryk playing some wonderfully weighted passes in behind to Jackson, to Cucurella as well. They could have taken advantage of those opportunities. He had about 4 key passes today. Could have had an assist. Palmer wasn't like loud in the second half. In the first half, he had a couple moments where he skipped past a couple players and set things up. But him in that 10, it's not the best version of him so far that I'm seeing. It's more on the right wing that we were getting the brilliant performances. So, but obviously we're trying to get Madueke into the team. I thought at halftime, being 1-0 up, as happy as I was with the performance, like I had nothing to complain about. Everybody knows the starting 11. Like we couldn't have picked anybody else today. The whole bench today, there was not a single player on the bench today that had started a Premier League game for us. Like none. They're all from Cobham, and then it's Washington, Cassidy, and Bettinelli from the Championship. Like nobody that we use on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. So the bench was depleted. That starting 11 had to play. It was the most predictable starting 11 I've ever had in my life. They're predicting that on the preview. But at halftime, I was thinking we should have maybe been 2-0 up. I was thinking, have we really left it on the table too much for Tottenham here to come back in the second half and bring this back? Because, you know, even though Chelsea can perform well in these patches, in the second half, we don't usually come out well. Villa was like an abnormal situation. We don't usually, you know, outlier. We don't usually come out well second half. We usually come out slow. And then this game, same thing. Like they came out second half. Tottenham were pretty much on top, you know, creating opportunities, couple little crosses from Brennan Johnson that if someone was on the end of, you know, it's 1-1, it's tap-ins. But that second goal came at the perfect time, man. Perfect time. Me and the chat were starting to get nervous, starting to get worried. We had such a good first half, and second half was the complete opposite in terms of the control. We couldn't keep the ball. But thankfully, man, Palmer's free kick off the bar, Jackson following in with the header. 2 beautiful headers. The first header's beautiful today. Remind me of Ivanovic against Benfica in the Europa League final, just the way it looped into the far corner. It was so good to see. And Jackson obviously following him. They tried to clear off the line, couldn't quite get it. And once that second goal went in, we just calmed down again and we were cruise control. You know, we managed the game really well today because we had a few spells where we were playing beautiful football and we were keeping the ball and creating. And then there was some other sides that we had to show where we needed to defend. Chalobah to make some blocks, you know, Cucurella to make some incredible tackles. Caicedo was brilliant again today. I know people talk about Caicedo when he's having howlers, but the last 2 games he's been fantastic. He's been winning the ball back for us. He's been fantastic in the build-up, progressing play brilliantly, giving us energy in there. So, yeah, you can't really ask for much more with the amount of injuries we have. And obviously the fact that we were coming off a proper humbling in the last London derby. This one's a lot of pressure because obviously Pochettino, former Tottenham manager, at home. We don't lose at home we don't lose at home often to Tottenham, apart from that 17-18 Dele Alli double. So the fans would have rightly given him a bollocking if he got this one wrong today, and we lost back-to-back London derbies. So we got West Ham on Sunday, man. We need to keep this. To be honest, I'm just going game to game. Like, I'm not thinking about the table. I'm not thinking about how many points we have and can we do this, can we do that, because we're too inconsistent. Just enjoy the win, I guess, and see what happens next game. But that was very satisfying. I'll say that. Very satisfying.
You might not be thinking about the table and the point situation.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are interested in you being only 3 points behind a certain Manchester United.
Yeah.
After everything we've been hearing this season from Brother SAEED at you. I mean, surely there's a certain element of, come on, because Man United's fixtures are on paper.
Tough, yeah.
Tough.
You know, football's funny though, isn't it? We don't know. West Ham got nothing to play for. I can tell you, you have absolutely every chance of putting on West Ham on the weekend. And then Man United have got who's, Brother SAEED?
Palace away,
who are a little bit of a renaissance under this new manager.
Do you know what it is, bro? We get 2 injuries per press conference. I've calculated it. Expected 2 injuries per press conference. I've been right the last 3 press conferences now. Since I said this, the last 3 press conferences has been 2 injuries per press conference. So knowing that record and knowing that 2 more injuries now, the 11 is now not even first team all across. Now we're bringing in players that we've never even seen before. I'm not banking on us to be consistent. I'll be honest. We've been in touching distance of Man United for a lot of different parts of the season, and we've never actually got ahead of them. I don't know where we are in the table now. We might be 8th. We've never been above 8th. So the table doesn't lie, and we're here for a reason. And it would be great to make a late charge. Don't get me wrong. I would love to be in the Europa League. That's kind of like, for me, always been the bare minimum. And I think it's annoying that we're not already there, because Burnley and Sheffield United, these fixtures were there for us. You know, we had the opportunity to be in a stronger position. We didn't take it. So I'm not going to kind of put myself into this false sense of hopium where I think we're going to catch Man United, or I think we're going to do this or that, because Chelsea from 1 minute to the next can do polar opposite things. So I just look at this win, take it. It's a good win against a team that we're, you know, big rivals with. You know, I mean, this is a proper game. The Chelsea faithful, they hate Tottenham and they don't play. So, but I can't look too far ahead, man, because if we get a couple more injuries, I don't know what's going to happen. This team, it could go left for us real quick. So,
but you know how we were discussing Toby's FUAD's Spurs about the selection headache and problem, and he didn't solve it right. Are we saying that Pochettino had no choice but to pick this formation? Are we taking credit away?
No credit taken away, because he could have done something completely different. With the same 11, he could have done something completely different. The fact that he continued to invert Cucurella, and he inverted Cucurella against Aston Villa, he has to get credit for that. 100% he has to get credit for that, because it made us better off the ball with Caicedo. He's not left on an island on his own. Gallagher is now... Our counter press was so good today. We forced Tottenham into uncomfortable areas that they didn't want to be in. We got the ball high up the pitch a few times. Should have took advantage. Gallagher's better counter pressing, being in that final third and trying to get shots off and trying to show his energy in that area. I don't want him in the 6. I don't want him, you know, in the first phase. That's not his game. Cucurella is such a smooth passer when he's at his best, and he was brilliant. So that change he has to get credit for, 100%. And yeah, listen, he has to get credit for the win at the end of the day, because it was a good performance. Tactically, everything was on point. And I was really happy that he brought some youngsters on as well. 2-0, he made the right subs. So, yeah, man, he definitely gets all the credit. But, yes, that 11 had to go out. If he had picked any other 11, people's jaws would have dropped. Like, there was literally nothing else he could have done with the 11. But the way we played, he has to get credit, 100%.
Hughie, your man, Ange, man. Wheels are falling off, seemingly, or was this expected? Leveling off, all that words that everyone's been using. They weren't expected to be here, yet they here. But I don't know, man. Well, what's your overriding thoughts? Because they've still got play you. They've got play up.
This is good news for me, man. As long as you just lie down like a good boy on the second last day of the season.
No, that's crazy. That would light the fire in me to beat you now. The fact that you had to phrase it like that, you didn't need to do that.
No, I know people associate me with Ange just because I was the one that suggested him for Tottenham back in the day and that.
Like
But
his agent, brother.
I know, but like I never said he's going to win the league. I never said he was going to get top 4. I just said I think he'll be a good fit long term for Tottenham. I don't think they did enough recruitment last summer. I think he's still got a lot of recruitment to do to really put his jigsaw together, put the pieces he wants together. And whether they're players that Tottenham fans want or not, it's up to them to decide. But I mean, like, what? They're last summer before they got Ange, they were kind of saying, oh, we're expecting Toby anyway. Was saying I'm expecting to be hovering around kind of 7th, 8th, 9th, like a really awful season off the back of what they did last season. They're 5th. You know what I mean? It could have been Champions League if they'd done a little bit better, but they're 5th. So there's definitely a bit of progression. They've got a long way to go, man. Ange has a big job in his hands. He's got to recruit well. Levy has to give him the finances, man. If they really want to make progress, Levy's got to give Ange the trust and the finances to move forward. Like, I still stand by, I believe Ange is a good manager, but you know, getting Tottenham to where they really want to be is a much bigger task than just coming in and changing the style of play. So we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see this summer.
FUAD, is he going to get any funds? What's the plan?
Boy, I hope so. I hope so.
He's here.
Oh, I made this mistake before, man. When I try to watch two bums play football, I fall asleep.
Yeah, that's deducted points.
What hardly happened to me yesterday, bro.
I don't
I
even
watched
know the
PSG
score.
Dortmund.
I don't even know the
asleep.
score. I looked
That's
on my phone. I said, "Shit!" Ran upstairs. Here I am, people. I got here just in time for get down or lay down. That's what Hugh said to FUAD about City. Get down or lay down. FUAD didn't say nothing. Is that what you man are gonna do?
Like a good boy.
Man, I talking about points deduction. I don't give a.
What we say in chat? What we say in chat? How many points deduction is this, man? What? How long? What, 43 minutes late.
Wasn't it
What
6
kind
points
of
we agreed? We said
fuckery
6
is
points.
this?
Isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
four. That's four.
That's like 119 million charges, bro. What's going?
That's 115, man. Right there.
115.
You know what? I actually already updated. Wait, actually, no, I didn't upload it. I've updated the table already. So let me upload it.
What?
Oh, he's already updated.
Man said, you know what? It's worth the nap, you know. Man said it's worth the nap.
It was worth it. Still. I don't feel bad.
I rate that still. I rate
energy
that.
there. I'm, FC
You're
22
refreshed.
later after the show. I'm thinking,
Okay.
it's probably worth more energy than Chelsea Tottenham.
Okay, we have to deduct more points now, chat. That's a piss take. We have to deduct more points now. Wherever points you were gonna deduct him, you need to double it. After he just told you he was happy to have you all waiting like this. Now you have to.
Wait, how long did you make them wait? Why didn't you just press go?
Because we were waiting for you, bro.
Now we've been going a good half hour.
Now we started at I'd say 15:15, maybe 17. Something like that. Yeah, it's not great.
If the show was actually at 10:30 like we originally planned, I was only 8 minutes late.
Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. No, that's not the one.
I got turned around earlier today. You gotta try what you gotta try. You gotta try what you gotta try. Where are we though? Chelsea. I got 9 to say on this. Let me just write down the fixtures this week. Just ready for predictions. So whoever else wants to talk.
I was just asking FUAD because FUAD goes, well, Hughie, Hughie been backing his uncle all season, innit, at the start of the season, and now he's still trying to defend his uncle Angie.
Uncle Angry Ange.
Yeah, Uncle Ange. But I was asking FUAD.
He was angry, wasn't he? Did you see him flip his lid tonight, man? Wow.
I heard it was
never
a
seen
2-minute
that
press
from him
conference.
before.
You see what he said?
No, go on.
No, what he was saying, press, effing press. Like he was telling Saab Basuma to press, basically. You know what I mean? So he was not.
I heard it was a 2-minute press conference, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna get clips, highlights. But I was just asking FUAD, what are you saying? Do you think there's going to be an investment in the team, or do you have to sell anyone to try to get that?
I feel like we definitely have to sell. I don't think if we don't get Champions League, then
What are you going to sell, bro? Like, I know, no gas. Who for money?
Bro, there's too many, man.
Bro,
For serious money.
There's not serious money though. That's the point. There's not serious money though.
I don't care if it's serious money or not, bro. There's players to fucking sell at that club, bro. We've been stockpiling shit for fucking
Name them,
years.
man. Name
Don't
some.
tell me there ain't players to sell. The hell? There's players to sell, and I want them sold, bro. It's been too many years.
Who's going to buy these players?
I don't give a shit. That is up to you as a director of football. That's what you've hired these men for. So do your job. Do your due diligence. Like, I'm sorry. And the thing is we ain't got Champions League football, so I don't think there will be a key. So we do have to sell players. But listen, it's Daniel Levy. When have you ever expected Daniel Levy to give funds? This is why it's so interesting to see this season. All right, we've had the style of play change. Like, Ange's done everything possible to be backed, in my opinion. Now, for me, if we don't get the Champions League this summer, it's an indication of, all right, the squad isn't fully there yet. The table don't lie. Let me see you pull your finger out. I think we've said that, though, about Levy every single window for the past 20 years. So we'll see if anything changes.
Would you sell Son?
Would I sell him if Al Ittihad came in with a nice 65 million bid? MashaAllah. Take care, brother.
Interesting.
No, you know what it is. Yeah, I think for me,
nobody like there's very few players who are untouchable at Spurs, in my opinion. I feel like
I don't think there's many at all.
You've got the core of the team that's kind of been built out this year. Maybe Van der Ven, Romero, Porro, Udogie, Pape Sarr, Madison, Bentancur, maybe. But outside of that, come and grab anyone. They're all up for grabs. You know what I mean? Like, who is really staking their claim in that team like that? Like Skip. Fulham wants Skip for 5 million or 15 million. Come and take him, brother. We'll happily ship him to you. Someone wants Solomon, please, passionately and willingly, I will deliver him to your country.
I told Matisse,
Tottenham should be getting rid of the likes of Son, Richarlison, these
Awful
guys.
Solomon. Oh my days.
Emerson,
Get that brother out, man.
we should keep Emerson. Come on, man. Galatasaray. I know Fred.
Yeah, they love it.
Them, man.
Fred,
Come
I was
on.
gonna say.
Come on. You know the moves, man.
Obrigado.
They'll run your little dance moves over there, bro. So for me, there's a lot to sell. I'll be real with you. So I'm
is there a chance you finish 6th? Who's behind you?
I mean, United are 6 points behind.
We're
Us.
not
You were just asking Matisse the question.
You were just asking Matisse, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So let's not go too crazy. There's like
facts.
I think
7 points behind
fifth place is where we'll finish, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what though? Listen, I wouldn't say it's a disappointing end to the season, because where did you predict Tottenham to finish the season, FUAD?
No. Listen, in terms of, if you said at the start of the season, it's definitely not a disappointing. But if you're saying in terms of
that's what I'm going to come to.
January onwards, I don't think the performances have been there. I don't think there've been far too many cheap goals conceded, and we've been seeing too many of the same pattern. So I think it's the context of the season that matters.
That's what I want to go to.
If you said at the start of the season, 2 days before the season started, you sold Harry Kane and just come in, you've got Van de Ven, who you know nothing about, Vicario, who you know nothing about, Destiny, some black Italian kid coming in, and you said, where do you think you're going to finish? I'd have said, I don't know, my brother.
But you know what it is, though? This is the problem, man. You've got a United team who have crumbled. You've got a Newcastle team who dropped down, massive levels down. You got Chelsea. Listen, Chelsea should have done better this season. Whether we can say they're finished club or whatnot, they should not be where they are. And Tottenham still, for me, it's a massive, massive end, towards the season, man. When you look at the defense capitulating, midfield, you don't know what you get in midfield. And in the attack, man, and you're conceding, for me, easy, cheap goals, man. They're not even goals where you're getting twisted up. These are defensive set pieces. These are like, what's Brennan Johnson doing at the end? I know Cucurella, it's a few dark cards in there, you know what I mean? He does well to kind of hold him off, but why is nobody on my man Chalobah? And the manager, listen, I like the manager. I think he's a good manager, but when he's saying, what did he say? Something about, when he's talking about defending, he goes, who cares, mate? Who cares, mate? You know what I mean?
I've got some quotes. I've got some quotes from him today.
What did he say?
His quotes, and I'm not going to do the accent because you're the king of accents, especially when it comes to mate. We were so far off it, and that's on me today. Come on, mate. We didn't play well. Would you want for me to write you a dossier on where it went wrong? We were poor today.
Honest. That's honest, though. He doesn't gaslight, at least. You know what I mean? You got my man at 10 hours saying.
I'm not mad at that. And do you know what I like about that?
He's been honest.
I like the bit of accountability there.
Yes.
It says it's on me.
Yes.
I like that. Because I can see it. And I just hope there's not Spurs fans who think because he's done such a fantastic job all season that he's above criticism. No, I'm sure even you love Jurgen Klopp. But there have been games where you've been like, Klopp has got that one wrong, I'm afraid. It's okay. Now it's about how you learn from it. Do you know what I mean? And I think there's a thing about principles and sticking to them. And then there's reading games as well. And I think too many times he's lived and died by his principles instead of reading the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know, man. I think Toby, listen, I would have cooked Toby, but FUAD's a very, very sensible fan, yeah. But that Toby, I'm telling you now, man, he's been talking about United all summer, all year, yeah. Listen, we're in the FA Cup final, and these man have still not got Champions League football. He's been talking about all of this United bottle jobs. What have you done, my bro? You've gone to bridge, bro.
Say, this ain't the type of United prop, bro.
No, I'm not saying United prop. Even
how you gonna use RL as United prop?
Nah, bro. But even, you know what's the problem? You know the problem with Tottenham, yeah? They're the masters of not taking advantage, Every single year, Chelsea and Tottenham, all these clubs are bad. But yet they come out of the season feeling underwhelmed. Only Tottenham can do that, Only Tottenham can feel underwhelmed in a season when Man United, Chelsea, and others have been terrible. It's the Tottenham way.
Bro, man, you got to give praise to Aston Villa, man. If you look at Aston Villa's squad, pound for pound, it's a better squad than Tottenham's. Unai Emery's a far more experienced and successful manager than Ange Postecoglou. Like, what Aston Villa did, you have to give massive, massive credit to them for. Whereas Tottenham, people think of Glaze and Angier, but at the very beginning of what should be a progress that is backed properly by the hierarchy, but that remains to be seen. You can't just say because United and Chelsea were shit that Tottenham should capitalize, bro.
It's every year. It's every year. It's last year as well.
No. But Hugh, on one end, SAEED is saying like 5th is a good season for you lot.
No.
Context.
He's lost.
Yo, how have you not taken advantage of Chelsea United? Are you mad?
Listen. No. I'm saying you just said to me though before the season started, you said I would have taken 5th, but you said to me as well also context. But then when I look at it and I'm trying to analyze it, I'm like Spurs, like you need to take advantage. You need to step up, like genuinely, man. Because in these moments as well, for me, Ange has been so naive, like be like, yeah, cool, it's okay. And these players as well. Listen, a lot of people blame Ange, but these players have gone missing. Fair play to GRIZZ, Basuma, Maddison. I rate Maddison a lot, but his cameo today, wallahi, that was him. No. Wallahi, that his cameo was embarrassing. That Maddison cameo, wallahi, was embarrassing, bro. And but you know what's mad, yeah? Before you made them substitutions, I thought, yo, Tottenham are cooking a little bit. When you made them 3 substitutions, brother, you went worse. And how crazy is that? You brought on Maddison, you brought on, who did you bring on? HUGH. And bro, you fell further. I was like, you were cooking a little bit before the second goal. I was like, yo, they're doing all right here. 3 substitutions came on. Khalas, after the game was over. So I don't know, man. It's just for me, Tottenham, man. The players, Richarlison, Johnson. Yeah, man. Get rid of them all, man. It's
a lot of money. It's a lot of money on Richarlison and Johnson. Johnson.
Bro, man.
Hey, Matisse. That's 100 million combined.
Yeah, it's mad. It's crazy. It's crazy. And
Listen.
Yo, let that man out. Let him out, man. Let that man out of there, man. Let him out of there.
Hey!
This was Spurs. This is exactly what Spurs.
I see. Let him out of there, man.
How many Spurs fans do we know? Right, we know Toby, we know FUAD, we know Expressions. They're all mad.
They're all mad.
And this is what happens. Yeah, this is what Spurs does. This is the Spurs effect. They're all angry. They're all mad. They're psychotic. Look at this. He's a normal guy. He was a normal guy for first place. Suddenly, the more we spoke about Spurs, the more it sank in, the more it resonated. He went mad. He started off normal football chat. And then
imagine Solomon and Timo Werner.
You don't understand first.
Imagine if they make Timo Werner their permanent signing. Oh, I would love it.
I would laugh.
45 million on Brennan Johnson. I could have told you that the day we signed. I was telling him.
I said the same thing.
And he's probably looked at the half decent out the lot.
Bro, did you see his cross? Did you see his cross today? One of his crosses.
Brennan Johnson's not it.
With those two in particular, I've been consistent the whole time. And I could have told you from day one they were not good enough. But this is where you see where you said GRIZZ, like, give Ange the money type of thing. He's the one that bought Brennan Johnson.
Facts.
You know that.
Facts.
So that's kind of on him. So for me, it's like,
yo, about that. How much did you know about Brennan Johnson himself?
Let me tell you this. He was a first option that he wanted of all the players, bro.
His talent idea is very shaky up front.
You know what's mad, yeah? Let me tell you something. Big Steve told me, that basically he said a story that United were actually looking at Brennan Johnson before they were going for Anthony. That's what he said to me, Big Steve. And I'm like, yo, we could have had Anthony or Brennan Johnson. Nah, that would have killed me. You know what the thing is about Brennan Johnson? He's actually been probably the better of the shit.
No.
He's been the better of the shit.
For me, the problem isn't Brennan Johnson, and Brennan Johnson has actually been good. Maybe the past 4 or 5 months, I would actually say he's actually been decent. The problem is his overall quality, in my opinion. Richarlison, Brennan Johnson, and Timo Werner should never be a front three you see in any attack. In my opinion, you're trying to be a serious team.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut in. Bring this man to me. Bring this bald fraud. Yeah, bring this bald fraud who said if he does not win this game, he will be on the mid-6. Bring mid-6.
Oh, no.
Tuesday 12 o'clock.
Tuesday 12 o'clock. You'll be there, mate. You'll be there.
I'll be there. Let me have it. Go on. It's your time to sign.
No, it's your time. This is therapy now.
Matisse, let me have it. Let me have it, man.
Bro, it's just, listen, I I don't even take pleasure in cooking because we've been behind you all season. But however, this performance, right, from certain players, it's
All of them.
really, bro.
All of
The
them.
first
All of
half,
them. Light
the
'em up.
first half,
Light 'em up.
Cucurella and Caicedo was bopping everyone. It was Madueke versus Emerson royalty.
Bro.
He was cashing in checks on that right side.
Bro.
You had Mudryk completing key passes. What's going on? Set pieces again. Chalobah, Gallagher. It was beautiful, bro. It was
Gallagher.
beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. That first half was creme de la creme shit. Dominated in all areas, all facets, bro. Unbelievable from us. But you guys, Basuma, Caicedo comparisons, bro. Footballing genius Maddison when he came on, bro.
Hey, spooky hours.
Your investments are looking shaky right now, bro.
Listen. But the funny thing is, he actually took off Basuma when Basuma was actually starting to play decent.
What did I say? I just said that to FUAD.
He took off Basuma at the wrong time. If you wanted to take
That's
off
what I
Basuma,
said.
You should have taken him off for maybe like minute 30. But second half, he was actually one of our better players, and we took him off. But I agree with everything you said in the first half. And the thing is, like, I'm almost embarrassed. I'm embarrassed at this point in time to be a Spurs fan because I'm so sick of going to that fucking shit ground. I'm so sick of going to that shit ground and losing. I'm so sick of it. I've been to that ground 5 times. 5 times I've seen my team score once. In 5 times I've been to this ground. I've seen us score, not even get a point or win. I'm talking about score a goal. Score a fucking goal.
And you've gone to us at our worst as well.
The thing is, I knew we weren't going to win today, but I thought, you know what, come on, give me a draw. Give me a draw.
Okay.
I knew we were not winning today because we don't win at Chelsea. That's whenever you see Chelsea, whenever you see reports and Spurs are going to Stamford Bridge and you hear, oh, Chelsea's missing X and they're in a loss of form and stuff. Always discount it. Always discount it because it means fuck all when they play Tottenham at that ground. Like, I think you even came off light on our players, bro. Today,
yeah, I mean, because I've been just propping all our players, like I said, because we had so many injuries today, and literally the whole bench was just full of academy graduates. There's not a single player on that bench that's even made a start in the Premier League for us. I had to give credit to Cucurella today. Bro, he was unbelievable. Absolutely, I thought he could have been man of the match. He was so good in the midfield.
It was crazy.
Locked up Brennan Johnson's on the left side. Unbelievable in midfield. Caicedo was brilliant today. He was so good.
Mad. Every player that Kobe has a slander name for was mad today.
Boutia Shield was good, hey?
Hey.
Every single one of them cooked. Every single one of them cooked. Boutia Shield was fantastic. Fam, Noni Madueke, oh my days. He put Emerson in a blender, bro. It was like, what I was.
He sent it back to the favelas, man.
Bro, what I was witnessing in the first half was actually like you know, like cartoons where like a cartoon character wakes up and they do their eyes like this. I genuinely couldn't believe what I was watching. I couldn't believe what I was watching. This is a Chelsea team that are playing half their Premier League 2 starting 11 on the bench, and they absolutely boxed Spurs off the park in the first half. And the thing is, I don't even want to because normally I go to Spurs straight away. Right, I don't want to make it look like I'm shitting on Chelsea, etc., etc. Chelsea were good today, but make no mistake, we were absolutely terrible. Like I kid you not, like that performance, oh my days, that performance,
bro.
I'm at a loss for words on what I watched in the first half. That performance, that is scary. Like you can't even I know people are coming for Ange. And he deserves his criticism. 3 losses on the spin, but that performance, you cannot even legislate for what you saw in the first half. You can't legislate for what you saw in the first half. It was honestly.
I was annoyed we weren't more goals up. To be honest, I was annoyed we was only 1-0 up. I was thinking maybe we fucked it.
Bro, do you know what's mad? Do you know how painful it is to see guys that you rely upon? They're literally disintegrating. You know, like on a fucking Avengers where like Thanos snapped his fingers and they're disintegrating like sand. That's what was happening, bro. Son cannot play left wing versus Gilchrist. And bro, who the fuck is Gilchrist? Who the fuck is Gilchrist, bro?
Proper Chelsea, man. Respect, man. Proper Chelsea, man.
No.
Proper Chelsea.
Fuck that proper Chelsea. Who the fuck is Gilchrist?
That's proper Chelsea, man.
I don't care about proper Chelsea. Who the hell is Gilchrist? Who is this kid? And he locked up Son. He genuinely locked up Son. Saw, we praised him.
Next John Terry, man. Respect him, man.
Did man see what Saul was doing today? No one's passing the ball. Man, he must have thought Chelsea players in the first place. The amount of times he gave away the ball. The first 2 chances Chelsea had, it's because of him. Literally passing the ball to Mudryk, making Mudryk seem competent. I couldn't believe what I was watching in that first half today. So, yet again, the only credit, if there's any sort of credit I can give, is to the centre-backs. Yet again, I'm leaving a game where the whole team has played shit, even Vicario has played shit, and all I can say is, you know what, the centre-backs, they tried. Everyone else, it's an L.
It's true.
Caro, shit. Emerson, shit. Vicario, shit. Son, awful. Kulusevski, awful. Brennan Johnson, the best of the lot, offensively, but still poor. Still poor. What's the point?
Music to my ears.
The season's done.
Yeah, Champions League's finished now. You're not. Yeah, you're not making Champions League now.
These lot, if they don't lay down and die to man.
Oh, season done, yeah.
The season's done. We're probably gonna finish fifth.
No Champions League, man. What's going on?
The season's done. Come
you
on.
bottled it.
Be serious.
Have you bottled it?
Shut up about bottle. You're below us by 6 points.
Have you bottled? Hold on a minute. I'm asking a question. Have you bottled the Champions League?
You tell me you've done it. You tell me you've fucking done it.
Bro, I'm asking you, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying you tell me you're clearly good at it.
Has he bottled the Champions League, mate?
Man asked me how you bottling Champions League. You tell me, you're the expert. You got dumped out.
Yeah, but this season, it's last season.
Beneath us.
Come on, man.
I'm talking about this season.
When are you going to take advantage? When is it your year, man?
It was our year the other season, bro. Under Conte. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're doing here. This angle's dead. If you want to get me. There's so much ammo you can use, but you've chosen the wrong
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? You've been gassing up this, that, you've been praying on our downfall, and then now you're just getting Europa League like the rest of us, man. You know what I mean?
Are you even going to get Europa League?
We got a chance. We got the FA Cup route. Boy. We got the other route as well. We got multiple avenues, man.
Listen, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go on a back and forth with you about Europa League. It's dead. It's dead. So us arguing about Europa League, that shows us.
I'm messing with you, man.
No, I agree. I'm not even getting at you. I'm saying us going at it over Europa League. It just tells you, like, if you're in Europa
League. But how massively disappointed are you when you look at the way it's ended, Tobes, man? Be honest, I'm not even bantering you. It's proper disappointing, though. I can't lie to you, man.
Like, I'm waiting for my post-match video to load up. But, genuinely, these man, like, certain man I'm looking at differently. Like, I genuinely cannot believe that performance tonight. Like, no fight, no nothing, bro. No nothing. You would think the season was done weeks ago. Like, this is your opportunity to right your wrongs against Arsenal, against a team that are basically our bitter rivals. And they put in a spineless performance, man. A spineless performance akin to the Spurs of last season. 3 losses on the spin. We've conceded something like, I think, 9 goals? Is it 9 goals we've conceded in our last 3 games? 10 wins in the last 24. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, man. And, bro, something needs to happen in the summer with Ange in terms of the tactics, with the players we bring in. Something needs to happen in the summer because I want to see better players come to this damn team. I don't want to see no reports on no fucking Conor Gallagher. I don't want to see no reports on no.
Respect.
Listen. Don't worry, man. They're going to keep it, man. They had a banner today, man.
Damn team. And I heard what FUAD was saying about Ange. He's culpable as well. I love the guy, but he's fucking culpable. Yeah. When it comes to our attitude to buying players this summer, he has a big say on who we buy. Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere fast when you're spending 50 million on guys like Brennan Johnson, when you're bringing in guys like Timo Werner on loan, when you're opening your nyash to fucking try and sign Conor Gallagher. This guy's fucking mid. He's mid. What we doing
he dumped on you today, bro. I think you could have done with his spirit. I think you could have done with his fight. I think you could have done with a lot of his bulldog spirit today, my brother.
I don't care. Fuck this. What is this? Is this the Greyhound race?
The game is the game, bro. It's not about what you like. It's what your team needs.
This ain't. You're not at the Dogs. You're playing football.
Oh shit.
You're playing football.
Oh shit.
Yeah. If I wanted a British pit bull terrier, then I'd go buy one.
Oh shit.
We're trying to play football.
Man's respecting a Chelsea legend right now. Where's Matisse, man, to defend his
ball? The fact that you're calling him a Chelsea legend says more about Chelsea than it does about Conor Gallagher. You are disgracing Chelsea Football Club by calling him a legend.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
What the fuck you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, what do you mean by that? I'm done. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm just pissed off.
Yeah, rant over, man. Rant over.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, save something for the review.
I'm going to stick around.
Yeah, man.
That was beautiful. Someone was always going to have head loss after losing to Arsenal last week. Both of us. Someone was always going to have head loss after this one. So I'm glad it's not me, bro, because I would have been him. That could, you know, if it had gone wrong for me, bro.
You need a night off, man. You need a night off for sure at this point.
Facts, man. Facts.
Tobes, get home safe, my guy. We got super chats. I think. Have you not done? Are you not done with the conversation?
Yeah. More than you can believe.
More than you can believe.
Let me get in there.
That was a thorough review.
I did make it up to the Chalobah header. Actually, the header was class. That was a beautiful finish.
Have we decided how many points are deducted for you?
6. It said 6.
No, the rules free.
Free, bro. This is crazy. This is mad.
The rules free. Yeah,
40 minutes.
If you miss a show, it's free, innit? I haven't.
What?
And I'm
bro,
still
it's
here.
got to be 6. I think for me, it's 6. I'm willing to say 6 for me.
I think it's 6 because you said that you liked it.
I thought it was 4.
No, but this is all. This is all in hindsight.
Listen,
it's one after 10 minutes.
No, it's not
20.
one.
It is one after 10 minutes. It's
Exactly.
one.
I
checked it recently. It's one after 10 minutes, 2 after 20 minutes, 3 full stop.
Yo, man.
That was it.
Okay, listen.
To be honest with you, look. Let me bring up the table now. If I take another 3 points off me, I'm on 37. Like, there's nothing. It's nothing. It's water off a duck's back, as they say.
This is why we should just relegate him.
Relegate, man.
I was on 144. I've taken 3 off. I'm on 141. If I take another 337, what happens? I'm not going to win the league. I'm not going to get relegated. Well, you don't want me in limbo.
No, but I want to firm that second. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know,
you disgrace.
You're a disgrace for coming late.
I want to firm up second. You disgrace.
All right, come on, man. To firm that, you get me?
Say no more. SAEED's up second. That's the only difference.
Oh man.
Let me bring up the OPTA table as well to see how this one's looking. Here we are. GRIZZ.
Oh, yeah.
SAEED, do you want to firm up? SAEED, do you want to firm up that second?
motherfucker?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I need to firm it
I want to firm up that second place.
What now, motherfuckers? What now? You were all praying. You were all praying on my downfall. You were all praying on my downfall,
man. But yo, Opta, I can't lie, man. Next season, Opta, man, we're gonna be back, man.
Next season.
Yo, I swear down, bro. I don't know what's going on here, but
you don't get this shit. I'm screwed.
I do get it.
Matisse last.
Oh, okay.
No.
So help me out.
Help me out.
Yeah,
I need to message you and shit, man. I need Matisse
You've only
last because that's the way I can win.
You've got 3 game weeks left. Yeah, you're right. You need to get.
I think I'm safe now. I think I have to be safe.
You're not. You're good.
You're
safe. You're not totally safe, but you're pretty much.
That man say no ball knowledge. Listen, bro, it's about picking right. I've got this player here, and the others are not even playing. You know what's mad? What killed me was Ivan Toney 2 weeks in a row. The guy was on a bench, man, and I had that Brentford game. So,
yo, Matisse,
I'm telling you, man, there's strategy to that game. There's strategy to that Opta game, and it's only clicked with me the last 2 weeks. So you got lucky, but there's strategy to it, and
I shouldn't be helping you, Grizz. So, did you pick him? Did you pick Sterling?
Yeah. You picked Nunes, so shut the fuck up.
No, okay, but think deep it. Spurs are going to play a high line at Anfield, and Nunes is going to have all the space in the world.
And he's going to go through, and what's he going to do?
He's gonna miss. Nah, do you know what? Nunes, his points target is really low. So I was like, do you know what? After all of the heat he's been getting,
it's
he's surely he's got to do something.
Points target. It's
That's
all
exactly
about.
what I did. That's exactly what I did.
We decided on forfeit, no?
Let me bring my team. Well, obviously, it depends who finishes last. Because if it's GRIZZ, we can't do the usual. We have to do a special one-off video for it. But if it's someone like Matisse, then we can do it on stream. But again, it'll probably be better to do a special video for it. So either way, this year's forfeit will be a bit more special than the previous years. Ooh. Let me see who I selected. I changed up my selection a bit post thoughts on Monday's show. I've got Ben White in for Arsenal Bournemouth, target 82. I've got Elanga in for Forest, target 69. Watkins, target 91. Jackson, target 90. And I've got Nunes as well, target 83. Yeah, I'm with Matisse on that one. I'm with Matisse on that one.
You lot are nuts.
I would personally get rid of one of Watkins or Jackson. I'd get rid of one of them.
I hear you.
This ain't a team one. This is his one.
This is my one. This is my one.
I know, but I'm a good guy.
You're not a good guy.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
People, if you want to play along or just have a chance to win your own money week in week out, go and download. Go to OPTA Games. The link is in the live chat. The link is in the description. You can play this one OPTA 5 week in week out. You can also play OPTA MAX week in week out. OPTA MAX, you pick 5 player of the matches. If all 5 are correct, then you can win a big bag. And this one, you've picked 5 players to exceed their points target. The points target is set, as you can see on the screen there. You can see Eddie on the right, points target 75. But if you never come on, you're never going to achieve your points target. So you got to be smart with it. Pick 5 players. We've already had a winner or 2 on the show. And big up everyone that has gone through to OPTA through the show and won something. Big up everyone that hasn't won something. Maybe your time's coming. Don't forget, next season is there as well. And I'm sure they'll have something for Euros. So use that link, sign up, free to play. It's not betting. And you can win yourself a hell of a lot of money. Plus, we've got the Big 6 competition running too. Screenshot your results. Some have been doing it week after week. Some will be doing it end of the season. We'll see who's got the most, and you're in with a £200 cash prize win. And we'll let you not know the week after the season ends. Let's look at some super chats now. Let me bring OPTA out of here. Big up OPTA. And let's see what the super chats are saying. Big up Zia. He says, tapping Tobes turning into tap out Tobes. Dyer is still available, by the way. FUAD Tobes, if you want him back, let me know. Because I would get rid by a Munich fan. Zephyr says, from shock challenges in September to unlikable in May, Spurs are the architects of their own downfall. Tapping Diddy says, bring that Tobes, brother. Received the devilish back shots from his rivals and he's hiding. This is absolutely mad. PG Lang says, RIP Chelsea, old boys, Clown Lake out. 403 FUAD got bazookas before kickoff, then turns to rational analysis for his team after. Keep your same energy and tell us Spurs get battered everywhere they go, and only the Gunners get bazookas in North London. Yes, it's not been an easy week for FUAD. Big up FCM though. I see FCM doing massive numbers on Sunday. Big up FCM, man. We'll go show FCM some love as well. Idris. Points gained since game week 11. Tottenham 34. Chelsea 39. United 39. Flirting versus harassment. Ange second season must rise. Wow. Since game
mad,
week.
Isn't it,
That's
mad,
24 game weeks.
And we've been shit as well. It's crazy, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, that is crazy. That start, has protected the
thing,
the numbers. Jack says it should be Sean Tapping Combs taking this cooking. The bald puffy of North London. Flange the Coglu wears his skirts like his defensive line.
That is wild. Man said Sean Tapping Combs.
What does that mean?
Bro, you don't want to know.
Right cat just seems to be the thing. And 12 seems to be getting it. That's all I know. Big up. Or I'll get that one in later. I'll get the ones on subject right now. Hugh, tell us more about this tactical genius Ange who doesn't think set.
Bro, shut up, man. If you're gonna spell my name like that, I'm not answering. What a stupid way to spell my name. Thank you.
Man, spell it like dough.
Bro, that's like a county or something.
Yeah,
bro, how do you get it that wrong? Like you go from Greece or something.
Going how for the weekend? Whatever, like, nice, cool. DJ, big up. We couldn't get to the end of it, but I get it. S says uncomfy conversations on a lot of people. Running Madison, Kulusevski, 6-month purple patch, Cucurella man of the match versus Johnson, Chelsea, Caicedo, without Enzo. He managed to fit it all in. Rob. People laugh at me when I say we have elite talents all through the team. Bar Caicedo and Palmer. Nobody that played today is a starter in our strongest 11. Robert will be back. That's basically what he's saying.
Bro, maybe that's not your strongest 11. What's in your head? Maybe it's the team that fights the most, plays for the shirt, shows the spirit, shows the right attitude. Maybe that's your strongest team as opposed to the ones that you think are elite recruitment. Robert, get a grip.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
damn, man. Man are fighting super chats, man. It's bad.
Violins in the chat.
Grizzly Bear said raw. Sorry.
Raw.
Know what I mean?
What's the violins in the chat says silver lining for Spurs. Clear out now a non-negotiable this summer. Dregs like Højbjerg, Gill, Davies, Royale, etc. will be dumped. spent jokes. Big up Elisa in the building. Cockerel FC ain't doing shit this season. They'll lose to Liverpool and City, miss out on top 4, and the whole thing will implode next season for no tactics. Ange. Added irony is stop Arsenal, may watch someone else hand their big bros the title. History. And he also goes on to add, SAEED has a very valid point. Spurs had the chance to build a squad with Champions League money. United, Chelsea, and Newcastle will all be back, and Cockerel FC with a seismic task to make top 6. Yeah, I mean, usually the case, but the thing about United and Chelsea, it's really hard to predict when they'll come back up because it's hard to predict their next move. We'll see. We'll hear. Who gives a shit what happens below us? Rue says, hold that. Fuad, Abdullah, Jamal, Dakwan, Hafiz, Mukhtar, Kareem, Kadani. 6 points from these lot with our worst team. Good win, but still Poch out. Who started all this? Cams.
Yeah.
Cams. Cool. Let's move. But for continuity, I'd like for Poch to stay this one. Why is this not showing on my screen properly? 1 sec. I'd like for Poch to stay this one is for Tobes. How did the supposed bang average, technically poor Gallagher boss your midfield? Said it then, and I'm standing on it. English Arturo Vidal.
Oh, I like that one.
It's like that, you know.
Please let's respect Arturo Vidal. Come on.
Yeah,
I like that one.
You lot are just being casuals here. Come
Conor Gallagher.
I like Conor Gallagher.
No, yeah, I can't lie.
That's you know what you're talking about. You're talking about a guy who's bro. Come on, man.
I like that, my bro.
Yeah.
Don't
You lot
listen to
see
these man.
Vidal at Bayern. Come on, man.
Don't listen to these man.
I'm not just talking about.
Slow down there, buddy. Slow down,
buddy, man. He's
Rise,
used
Conor Gallagher.
to gassing people up, man. You know what I mean?
Gallagher's better than Szoboszlai. Gallagher's better than Szoboszlai.
Bro,
Yeah.
Gallagher's had a better season
I
than
like that one.
That's one of the comparisons. That's one of the comparisons I like. Maybe he's the English Steven Gerrard.
Oh.
You tell him.
Tricky Redman, big up, says FUAD. Now there isn't a 5th place for Champions League. Will Spurs go for all 12 to allow Arsenal? No, they will not. No need to ask FUAD that. We know what's coming. What was it that year, FUAD?
What's that?
What was it the year you was playing? SAEED might remember as well. You was playing United last game of the season. We needed you to do something against them. You went 1-0 up. I think it was Les Ferdinand scored.
And then we scored, didn't it? Andy Collins, didn't it?
Yeah, you scored 2. Yeah, still won the game. Won the title.
Andy Cole chipped.
Last game of the season. Might have been like 90. I don't know.
You know what? No way now Spurs do anything, man, because they're just down and out, man.
I'm telling you now. Check the date, check the time. I'm telling you now, that's going to be a game at the Spurs Stadium against City. I'm telling you.
The way they're defending.
Football's mad.
Listen,
mad.
man.
That's what I'm saying. Football's a humbler.
I'm not confident, man.
Yeah, I know. Look at this. Big Man City.
Bro, he says it all the time, man. He's not confident.
No, it's just them. If we were going to your place, I'd be totally confident. Going to you, I'd be fine. But it's going to them, I have an issue.
I'm totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Robert, big up for the.
Listen, Arsenal, man. Let's be ready to take advantage in it.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. If there is advantage to be taken, we'll be there. Robert says it's criminal that it took him almost 40 games to realize that we are better when fullbacks invert. Seeing how exposed our midfield was week in, week out. Forget what Boulder lifting Toby says. He's clueless. Conte got 4th and was sacked in 4th with a lesser squad. Andrew's good enough to manage Burnley. Quote, there's players to sell. So if you're selling shit, even Ray Charles wouldn't buy it because he can smell it. This guy's fucked. Mike says, for fuck's sake, you just had to be late. I wanted there to be a Spursy Tobes narrative if you bottled the prediction league. I know. Apologies for anyone, that had a horse in the race, but it looks like Tobes has won. Lucy says, never going back to the bridge. Ange ball painful without the goals. You can get the Tottenham your talk sign if you want. Cook this FUAD guy. He is a premium hater, a sick individual. A 40-year-old man, blonde tip dreads. Don't allow him to get away with anything. 20's on to you, FUAD.
20, man, 20.
Damn.
Don't let him get away.
He's been watching you on all platforms, fam. I can tell.
All platforms. Every clip. Where are we? Where are we? Gold Carton will finance Spurs summer window.
Man.
You had respect it.
I respect that type of hate in there.
What summer concerts are on, man, this year, man, that can finance the transfer window? Is any WizKid on this year or anything like that?
Say that again? What's that?
What's on the Tottenham Stadium this year? Like anything in the summer, you know, that can finance the transfer
True,
window?
but I heard Oasis are doing Old Trafford again this summer.
Old Trafford.
Oh shit.
Old Trafford? Nah, they won't come to Old Trafford.
Ah, you see?
You're right.
Hey, hold on a second. We don't have the facilities for that. Our plumbing in the toilets isn't even working.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. You know
There
what I
might
mean?
be an Oasis at Old Trafford if they don't fix the leaks.
Facts, bro. Leaky roof, bro. No way.
Bro, I was like, what the hell's going on?
Well, Matisse, ain't you selling hotels to fund your stadium? What's going on, Matisse?
Hey,
We're talking about that.
it's not funding the stadium. It's just keeping us afloat, bro. For FFP, what are you talking
Well,
about?
listen, mate. Man, they're selling hotels and that. You know, it's mad
Yeah,
in the
man.
dunya.
100%. What do you can't believe? We never need them in the first place. Fuck the hotels.
Nedu says, sorry I'm late. I've said this countless times. Ange Poster, no clue. And his shit tactics will be the downfall of Spurs. Sorry. He's way too overhyped, in my opinion. Big up Nedu. I see you gifted that 5 memberships as well. Big up for that. And big up everyone that's become a member throughout the stream. Live call-in for May will be happening real soon. Updates to follow. But yeah, we've done the talk on the result this week, but let's do one of the predictions. Chelsea West Ham. Tobes would start usually because he's top. He's gone for 2-1. FUAD. Tobes has gone 2-1. What are you going for?
2-1 as well. Yeah. You're back on that one.
2-1. SAEED.
What game is this for, bro?
Chelsea West Ham.
Yeah, Chelsea to win this one. I'm gonna say
I've got
3-1.
I've got 2-1 West Ham, by the way.
You got 2-1 West. Okay,
Yeah,
Tobes.
he's just doing it. He's just taking a piss, man. 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea. Yeah. I'm going 2-2. Hugh.
2-1 Chelsea.
Matisse.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea as well.
2-1 and GRIZZ.
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1, yeah. So GRIZZ and SAEED have gone 3-1. Hugh and Tobes have gone 2-1. Matisse has gone 2-1 to Chelsea as well. I've gone 2-2. So only FUAD predicted a West Ham win, 2-1 to West Ham. We'll see what happens. That's all the Super Chats predictions made. Big up OPTA, like I said. Go show them some love through the link in the live chat, the link in the description. But let's keep it moving. Reason I haven't gone on to the prediction for Tottenham is because Tottenham are in the main game of the weekend away to Liverpool. I say main game. It's a bit of a deflated game now where title race done. Liverpool top 4 done for Tottenham pretty much in both cases. Anfield, GRIZZ. I mean, you're the home team. I know you're shaking your head, but you gotta say,
man, just straight to predictions, man. Ain't got nothing going for us for that game. It's just we've confirmed top 4 today as a result of Spurs losing today. So yeah, objective. You know, I mean, Champions League. We're back, baby. We're back.
Get back.
We're back, baby. We're right where we belong. Bye, Man United. Thank you for holding the fort, you shit team. You're getting knocked out in the qualifying rounds, you shit
team.
institution.
What's the day today? Hold
on, it's my turn. Hold on, it's my turn to speak.
Wallahi, if you go out,
thank you to Man United for making the
I
customary
will be there.
visit to the Champions League. Honorary guests, get the fuck out of here. Let the big dogs come back now. We're back in the Champions League, baby. 3rd with a trophy on board. The season is what it is, man. We died at the end. Not enough energy, but we're there. I ain't got nothing to play for against Spurs, man. This was supposed to be a mad, vital week for Liverpool, but yeah, it's peak. It's supposed to be the semi-final of the Europa League against Marseille, and we're supposed to go into this Spurs game all hyped up for the league title. But yeah, it's nothing, man. It's nothing. Spurs are going to try to put on a better show. We're definitely going to try to put on a better show. I think there's going to be goals galore and just basketball game. I think
So
it's
tough
gonna
to
be
call, man.
I
Again,
think it's going to be a basketball game. I honestly do.
Nah, surely Liverpool have to go out in some sort of a high, man. You know what I mean? There's it can't be another bad result. Klopp's going in 2 weeks, man. 3 weeks.
We save it for Wolves at home, man. Last game. This one, I expect Spurs to be better, man. The way Ange Postecoglou was talking today, man's going to have them in drilled, but I don't know how Judy can get them.
You would have expected maybe that against today as well, coming off the back of a North London derby.
No, but you played well against
you've only
Arsenal.
got 11 fit players.
Yeah, but you played well against Arsenal, FUAD. You didn't play well today. You actually played well against Arsenal. I think I was saying it, but I don't know what your injury situations. I don't know if you picked up any injuries today. We know Werner's out for the season. Udogie's out. I'm hoping he plays Højbjerg against us. We struggle. I don't know, man. It's difficult. It's difficult to predict. You're right, because we've got no form whatsoever in terms of finishing. We're creating chances galore. Can't finish, man. I don't know. I think it's going to be a basketball game. I don't know. That's my little hint or clue to you guys in terms of prediction of the score. I've got nothing else to say, man. We're butters at the moment. I'm sad, man, the way our season's ended. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to be all take the piss out of United and that. I'm sad.
This game would have been so gassed up if you were still in the title race. Like,
I'm
this
sad,
would be like,
dude. I'm so sad. I'm
you know what I mean?
sad. Yep, I'm so sad.
Would have been big.
But yeah, predictions, man. Straight into it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's the main game, but there ain't really much on the. It is over.
The main game. What do you mean? Like this?
It's the big game. It's the big game for the week.
It's the big game of the weekend, man. Come on, it's a big game of the weekend.
Is there no other big games?
You're on the. Are they not on the thumbnail? You're on the thumbnail, brother. If you're on the thumbnail,
Big six fixture, man.
Yeah, big six fixture.
You know what I mean? Doesn't feel like that though.
We can't say Bournemouth and Wolves.
Right now is probably a good time to play us, especially at Anfield as well. But bro, this could be a party for you lot, man.
Have you seen us try to score a goal?
Have you seen us try to defend goals?
You reckon the Anfield atmosphere?
Have you seen Liverpool try to defend?
Let's tango.
Have you seen Tottenham try to score?
Have you seen Trent 1v1?
It's a long day for everyone.
Emerson 1v1.
This is gonna be great. Yeah, this is gonna be good.
GRIZZ, man, what do you reckon the atmosphere will be like the last few weeks? Will it be somber or will it be like?
Oh, come on.
I think we need to raise it. I think we'll have it rocking for Wolves. Spurs, I think we're going to still be a bit somber. Yeah, my opinion. I think we're going to make it. I think we'd have to make it rocking for Wolves, man. Just for the guy himself, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man,
obviously, the way it's ended, it's all laughable from the outside.
Like, the thing is with Klopp, right? He's obviously going to go out in a sad way on the trophy front, but from an atmosphere point, come on, man. Liverpool, like, rise. Do you know what I mean? It's Anfield. You already know the situation now. You know what the season is, but you got to rise, man, for Klopp at the end of the season.
Well, honestly,
on the atmosphere front.
I can't explain. Yeah, now I hear you. I can't explain though the sadness right through the fan base right now in terms of the way this month's gone. It's like crazy.
Bro, it's literally just bang. Everything just
bang, 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 bang. Yeah, all 3 competitions in like 2 weeks.
It's crazy.
But yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. We should put on a show for him in terms of the atmosphere, regardless of the result. But I think we're going to save it for Wolves. I think there's going to be a special atmosphere at Wolves. Special atmosphere.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But this weekend, I don't know if Spurs. I don't know how many fans Spurs will bring, probably as well. So it's not going to help the atmosphere at all.
Huh? Tobes will be there. That'll be enough.
Tobes is sick. I feel like going just for if Toby's there as well, because I wasn't planning on going, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to say about this game, guys. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying, the top 4 is over, right? I mean,
yeah, we've got 3rd secured.
No, I mean for Tottenham. I mean, like,
it's over.
Oh yeah,
they're not getting it. Done.
Yeah.
I just think for Liverpool players, if you're thinking about motivation, just maybe think that Arne Slot is probably watching as well for next season. Maybe try and perform, because you don't know what the plan is, how you're going to play, if you're going to play, where you're going to play. So, just pay attention, bro.
I think the players are still going to be like sort of down now about Klopp going. I don't think they're even thinking about the new manager yet. Obviously, they have to start turning their attentions You know what I mean? But I still think they're like thinking we just let down Klopp. I genuinely believe there's a feeling of that we've let down the man because he's coached goals, man. We've missed goal chance after chance after chance. You know what I mean? Last 4 or 5 games, it's crazy. You lot saw the West Ham game, right? Or most of it. It was crazy.
Yes, I did. That was
you can't legislate for that. West Ham had 5 minutes in that whole game and they scored 2 goals as a result. It's just mad. And we had chance after chance. And yeah, obviously with the Salah thing, hopefully that's resolved itself. Salah was seen smiling and happy at training today. Obviously, since then, he's come out and said he's staying as well. Because everyone thought, oh my God, that's him gone. But I don't know, man. I'm sad, guys.
Right, can we move on to predictions? Because I'm just tired of this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you. Bro,
how many times am I hearing? Is this sad?
No sympathy for your brother. No sympathy for your brother.
I've seen about 10 times.
You don't offer him any chicken wing. Nothing.
He's right. Yeah, kick me while I'm down. Don't worry, I'll remember this.
Yeah, man. Bro, hold that, man. Let's move on to predictions, man. What am I hearing, man?
You know when people say I bully Saeed, this is why I fuck him up. When I get the chance. Because he knows I'm sad, yeah. I'm sad. He knows I'm sad. But he wants to kick me.
I'm just like, yo, man. I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
I'm tired as well, my bro. I'm tired as well.
Let's look at the predictions then. What has Tobes gone for? Liverpool. Tobes has gone for 3-1 to Liverpool. FUAD.
Yeah, I'd go 3-1 as well.
You lot are mad.
SAEED.
I don't even know, man. I'm gonna say 2-0 Liverpool.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. HUGH.
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Matisse.
I'm gonna go also 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 and GRIZZ.
2-0.
Okay, a couple 2-0s, few 3-1s, 2-1 from me. Everyone's gone for a Liverpool win. No Liverpool super chats, no more Tottenham ones. We've done them. So hit the like button, people. I'm pretty sure we've passed 1,000. Let me double check. We have passed 1,000, but we haven't passed 2,000. So 7.4K in the building. Hit the like button. Let's get past 2,000. Make sure you subscribe. Put a notification bell on all of that. Individual channel links in the description as well. Like I said, SAEED, Matisse, my channel road to 100K. HUGH, GRIZZ, and FUAD channel road to 50K. So show some love to the man, then people show some love to the individual channels, and we'll keep it moving. That was the big 6 game out of the way. Might as well roll the next 2 into 1. They are the bigger games in terms of what's on the line. Arsenal, Bournemouth, Man City, Wolves. 2 home games for the title contenders. 2 games that should be 3 points. But I might as well ask the panel. Bournemouth at home for Arsenal, Wolves at home for City. Who faces the tougher test? Does anyone see an upset on the cards? If so, which one?
I would say more the 12:30 kickoff because it's 12:30 kickoff, and B, Bournemouth. I can't lie, man. They've been decent this season. You know, they can cause a few upset. I think Wolves, they got a lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries. Whereas with Bournemouth, they've been playing good football. I think they've got the highest point tally. They've got some tricky players in their team. So I would say the 12:30 kickoff is more tougher for me.
I hear that. What is it? 12:30 Arsenal. It's 5:30 your game, isn't it? For you Saturday.
Yeah, 5:30 for them.
I'd rather your game though. I'd rather the 12:30. I'd like to play first.
Yeah. What about Wolves, Bournemouth? Same kind of similar level of opposition in terms of the threat. FUAD, you was going to say something.
Sorry, no.
No, earlier. Oh, well, when I first said it, I thought you might have something to say. To be honest, Bournemouth at home for me, it's just get the job done. Last year, yeah, we got the job done, but we got the job done very last minute with Reece Nelson. Aside from that one, we usually do get the 3 points against Bournemouth. I know they're playing well, but they ain't got nothing to really play for. They're mid-table. I think they're bang on 10th at the moment. They have got threats, but listen, Arsenal is one that we just need to apply the pressure back on City, which they should deal with against Wolves. But it's not one that we should fuck about in. It's not one that I envision being heartbroken at 2:30 come Saturday afternoon. Because that's where it'd be. Any drop points now for Arsenal, we're fucked. But Wolves, Hugh, you confident of the 3 points?
Yeah, have to, man. Wolves at home, you know what I'm saying? It should be a formality. Got our job done last week against Forest. 4 games. I don't really care how Arsenal do at this point now. Do you know what I mean? Just as long as we do our thing, we win the league. So yeah, man, it should be straightforward. I'd like to think.
Yeah, both games. Like I said, anyone thinking upsets on the cards? Everyone think Arsenal City just keep it rolling.
Yeah, we are going to be there because
I know you're going to be there.
Yeah, it's not necessarily.
He's a hater, man. He's a hater.
You know, we were going to go outside, smell fresh air. You know, live life.
Bored, man. Matisse is bored. The devil makes work for idle hands, as they say.
They're calling me bored. I'm calling myself consistent. Okay, consistent and hardworking and. Yeah, bored as well a little bit. No, I'm joking. No, we just listen. Bournemouth are in good form, man. I think they're 5th in the table since Christmas. People are saying
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man.
Some good players. Solanke's up there. Yeah, they're in really, really good form. They're playing some good football. Solanke's in form. And you just don't want to miss it if it does go wrong. You know, that's the problem. If I was to not be there when it went wrong, I'd feel very bad. I'd feel very disappointed in myself. So I just want to make sure that I'm here just in case. If not, then no problem. We move to the next
in case. Just in case.
Bro, it's gonna happen early Saturday morning. Just
I'll be there, man. I'll be there, man.
Arsenal lose.
It's not a problem. We have breakfast. You know,
Wolves
we have the full English. Not a problem.
Wolves got a little history against City, though.
That was time ago, man.
I'm not there for that. Yeah, I'm not there for
that. They had one win. Was
no,
Adamachiori, man.
I'm not there for that.
One season.
I'm not watching that.
Okay, I got no time for Gary O'Neill. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of injuries, man. That's a problem, man.
Matisse, you should do a world's first. You should start with the 12:30 game, go through the 3 p.m. games, and then end it with an oil along.
Oh, we've done that before. Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah, that's been done.
That's common practice for those two. the 2 corners.
Football focus, brother. Football focus.
It's actually quite.
You have done 3 games in a row.
Yeah, we've done 8-hour shifts.
I've done 4. I've done 4, man. I've done 4.
4, bro. Are you crackhead?
It's great entertainment, man. Whenever I'm like finished what I'm doing during the day, I'll just flick on YouTube. No. One of them's always live.
Which 4 did you do?
Do you mean?
I think I've done 4.
10 hours?
Yeah.
No.
I think I might have done 4. You know.
No.
The chat might know. The chat might know. But I think I've done 4.
Your neighbor would have kicked you out a long time
before. You need to get out more, man.
Yeah, we're
gonna go outside. Me and Saeed have already agreed personal terms. We're gonna go outside after the season's over. We will go outside.
I think I have.
You know, we've already agreed the deal, the date as well. Like when we're gonna go.
You said
outside.
you're gonna fly to Dublin, innit? You're gonna shake my hand.
I'm gonna go outside right now. I got bags under my eyes in this title race. I'm so stressed. Honestly, just can't wait for it to end. It's long.
The ducks.
Yeah,
cut the grass.
Same again. Yeah, same again next season, my brother. Same again next season. Long season, Steve. Long season.
Yeah.
Let's do predictions then. Let's start with Arsenal Bournemouth. Tobes has gone 3-1 Arsenal. Saeed?
3-1 Arsenal. Yeah, I'd go with that as well. 3-1 Arsenal.
You know, you need to try catch him, right? You know that, yeah?
All right, then let's do. But this is the thing is, I was gonna go with 3-1 Arsenal. Though.
I'll put it down.
Yeah, man. Shush.
It never gets old. It never gets old. It's unbelievable.
Guy's playing it safe the second. He really wants that second place.
Bro, I'm just there, man. I'm just there, bro.
Let me go 3-0. Hugh.
He's the funniest guy I've ever met. I'm gonna go 3-0 Arsenal, man. Nice and easy.
3-0. Matisse.
Yeah, Arsenal probably take care of business. I'll go 3-1 Arsenal.
Another 3-1. Grizz?
3-0.
3-0. And FUAD?
2-0.
2-0. All wins predicted. 3-0s, 3-1. We've got a 2-0.
2-0 to Bournemouth.
Yeah, of course you did, mate. Of course you did, mate. That's all of them in Man City Wolves. So back to Tobes, who went 2-0. FUAD, you kick us off here.
Man City 4, Wolves 1.
4-1. Saeed.
Man City 3-0.
3-0. I'm going 3-1. Hugh.
I'm gonna go 1-0.
1-0.
Hey.
Matisse.
I'll go. I like 1-0. Yeah, I like 1-0.
In all of our title races, we always have one game in the last 2 or 3 where it's really tight and we're on the edge of our seat.
On the edge,
Yeah.
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 I reckon that's us next week.
No, you're going to sit down like a good boy.
I reckon it's Fulham away, if I'm honest. Fulham away looks like the
Fulham
one.
away could be, yeah, man.
Grizz.
3-0.
3-0, so
4-0, 4-0, 4-0.
4-0. Cool. Grizz is
Imagine
back.
it's 3-0 now, Chris.
He's gone
Peak.
4-0.
You're gonna.
Yeah, and we get a last-minute goal disallowed, Grizz.
He'll be
Bottom of
upset.
the league, man. Hold that.
Filler says, would it be sweeter for Arsenal to bottle it in the running or to win all their games and still not win the league? That's obviously the opposition fans.
I think to bottle in the running, because that means you've done it again. You've done it again. I think if Arsenal just go the full distance without showing that DNA of collapsing at the last moment, you can mark that down as some form of progression.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A bottling would
agree.
be nice. Yeah, 3 defeats in the next 3 or something like that. I don't know.
This little
Brother, you
weasel.
know.
I think they've gone through the hard patch, man, with flying colours. So, do you know what I mean? It would be a bottling now because everyone expected them to lose points in the other games, which they didn't. So, I can't really see. I don't know. Football's weird. I think there's one twist still left. I don't know who, where, what, why.
There should
There's one twist.
We need a twist. So hopefully there is a twist. Obviously, that's not the kind of twist we want, but we need something. SAEED, United, Palace away. Actually, DJ says, all jokes aside, love the show. Thank you for entertaining us weekly. Big up, DJ. Love for the love. SAEED, yeah, Crystal Palace away. Another fixture that there's nothing really on the line for United, is there? I mean, you're not protecting.
Nah, man.
You're not going for anything.
Listen, man, it's stunning it, man. We're just where, it's a mid-off, innit? It's where we finish. Chelsea finish above us or Newcastle finish above us. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Crystal Palace, I'm thinking 2-1 Palace.
You got to survive the Chelsea test, Saeed, man.
I
You
won't
can't give
say
them stick all year and then say, oh, it doesn't matter who finishes above who. You must finish above Chelsea. You've done the most on Chelsea.
You're finished. If Chelsea
They finish above you, bro.
you're absolutely finished. If Chelsea finish above you, because Matisse will.
But is Matisse going to parade that, though? What are you trying to say?
I wouldn't call it a parade.
Oh, okay. That's all right then.
It's a big 6 parade. Put it that way. And we
Okay,
won't
okay.
be there.
I wouldn't call it a
No,
parade.
you won't be there. You won't be there because you're not part of the mid-6. That's on the mid-6. We won't be talking about this.
No.
Special
No,
appearance.
Tune in to the
appearance.
mid-6. That's when we'll have our shameless banter over there. You know what I mean? So head over there.
Saeed's actually active in the mid-6 group as well. Like,
I'm active, man.
He's active.
Bro, I was cooking on them. But he's telling man, I was cooking Brighton.
He was cooking up,
Bro,
man.
I was cooking them,
I'm
man.
telling you, them Wimbledon and Colchester fans, they don't know what's coming for them, bro. They're finished.
They don't know, man. I was cooking on them. But right here, I have to be a bit humble in that. You know what I mean? I have to know my role.
Wolves Wolves be on the ropes, bro, over there, bro.
Bro, them man, listen, it's crazy, man.
Gary
Saeed
O'Neill.
flexing on the smaller team.
Yeah, man.
Flexing on them, man.
From the
I
top
was
rope.
like,
You a little boy.
Yeah, man.
yo,
Look at you. Look at you. Look at
hold
you.
that. You
Bro.
man lost again.
Yo,
Hold
listen.
that.
When me and Saeed found out there wasn't any European heritage, bro. Fuck.
You know, mate.
Mm.
Newcastle
You ever
not
won-
won a trophy
You ever
in
won a
20
Champions
years.
League? You ever won a
Hold
Champions
that.
League? Huh?
You know what I mean? But then again, there's a Palace fan that might be coming on, so it could be peak
Maybe.
next week.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
man.
That'd
So,
be good.
bro, it's crazy. But nah, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is what it is, man. I'm not really bothered what happens in this game. You know what I mean? I'm not really too fussed, man. It is what it is. But yeah, let's get on to predictions.
Before we get on to predictions, people might be wondering what the hell is mid-6. Mid-6 launched on our playback. What the hell is playback? Playback link is pinned in the live chat. It's in the description as well for people watching after. It's new to the football world. It's a streaming platform, video content, live-based mainly, but they have got a replay feature. But you know, the whole point of it is engaging live. So go show our playback room some love. Big 6 extra, 2 shows in already, both available to playback. Mid 6, 2 shows in already, both available to playback. and we're 4 episodes into our FC24 club's journey to Division 1. So if you want to see all of that, if you want to be part of all of that, go over to our playback link in the live chat right there, and playback.tv/the Big Six. And yeah, join us on the journey, people. Join us on the journey. Tobes has gone 1-1 for Crystal Palace United. Fuad.
It's not a bad shout, to be fair. I'm going 0-0.
0-0.
Mm.
Okay. SAEED, Palace away.
2-1 Palace.
Yeah, 2-1 Palace. I'm going to go 2-2. Hugh?
2-1 Man United.
2-1 United. Matisse?
I'm gonna go 3-1 Palace.
Matisse. 3-1 Palace, yeah?
Yeah.
And GRIZZ?
2-2.
2-2. Cool. That's all the predictions. In couple 2-2s, me and GRIZZ. Hugh's gone for a 2-1 Palace win. No, 2-1 United win you went for Hugh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Matisse has gone for a 3-1 Palace win. SAEED's gone for a 2-1 Palace win. And Fuad and Tove both gone for draws 0-0 and 1-1. 5 super chats to get through. Couple here. New says, how can we bottle if we're not in the driving seat? How does that work? People use the word bottle for anything these days. At this rate, it's losing. It has lost its meaning. Bottle's lost its meaning.
100%. But what Huey or what Matisse said, if you lose 3 out of 3 in your final 3 when it's not expected, then that's bottling.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool, I said bottled it. So I was honest enough and brave enough to say losing to drawing against Man United, losing to Palace and Everton, we bottled it. So if you lose your last 3, you bottled it.
I don't think if Arsenal draw at United and they fall up, like that's not a bottling. Like that's just how it goes.
That's fine. Exactly. That's football.
It's for me, it's highly unlikely Arsenal will bottle it from this point. Like they've literally got to this point. It's pretty much like they're there. Do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Fair race.
But they can't really bottle it, can they? Because they're not on top. Like they're not
I can't see them. Yeah, like I said, it would have to be.
Do you know what I mean?
Madness.
Well, they haven't bottled the league, but they bottled the title race, taking it right to the last.
Okay.
To the last game. That's what.
LFC says big up GRIZZ, SAEED, Matisse Turkish, and I had a nice chat with GRIZZ, Matisse Turkish on playback and hope LFC players rise in Klopp's final 3 games. That Dortmund Stadium yellow wall must go. Fire. Come on. Big up LFC say as well with the memberships and the support over on the playback. All says our manager was talking to the board and came late every game. GRIZZ, shout out the big 6 pro clubs. We're building a juggernaut. See you soon, SDS. Hopefully one day someone's approaching. Football's gonna, be in the back seat. So maybe we get that clubs lined up or at least something. And big up Daniel, proud to score my first goal for the big 6 pro clubs yesterday. 3 games, 3 wins, 3 clean sheets.
Bro.
Whenever you man need me. Top man of the match.
He was MVP, man. He was MVP.
Yo.
Okay, you got my okay. I get the message.
Grizz, the academy cooked yesterday. They were beasts.
Bro, I've been motivating them. I've been cussing the shit out of them. So they had to learn.
But now pressure's on you when you return.
No,
they're going to be looking at you.
Tobes is on the bench. I can't lie. I'll be real.
Yeah, Tobes, man. I'm much better than Toby. Me and O'Gare got that midfield on.
Imagine making Tobes log in and just putting them on the bench. That would
be so funny. We need to do that just for the reaction.
Yeah,
can you imagine the head loss? He'd be like, "Are you fucking taking the piss?"
Broski, it's game over, man.
Yeah, we're nearly there, people. We're in the playoffs for Division 3. We will be back FC24 at some point. Maybe one more this week, probably next week, people. If you're on our playback room, the schedule will be updated. So make sure you're over there. One more actually from Tevin saying the defense was solid. I was the left back. We need a left winger for my outlet. Come on, Tevin. I didn't know you was playing, my bro. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Big up the community involved. That's what it's about, people. Obviously, the members get to play with us in terms of the big 6 pro clubs team. We often need 3, 4, 5 spaces filled, so that's what the members have been doing. So big up Tevin, big up Daniel earlier, big up everyone that's been playing part. Bounty as well off the top of my head. Adonis, that was it, left back. I remember the name. Makes sense now. All right, all predictions in, all topics discussed. 7K in the building. One more time, big up OPTA. Link in the description. Show them some love. There's a free-to-play game. You can win money week in, week out. Do I need to say more? free to play game, win money. Free to play game, win money. I shouldn't need to say more than that, really, people. So go show them some love. Show FUAD's channel some love in the description. Obviously, as always, Matisse, GRIZZ, SAEED, and HUGH. All channel links in the description. Samuel says, when is the Big Six vid being released for the link up? Real soon, real soon, real soon. And by that, I mean days, not weeks. Days, not weeks. Make sure you subscribe right here, people, with the notification bell on. Because, yeah, back your chat launching will be a big thing for us. On that note, I'm going to wrap it up, people. Shorter than usual show today, but it is what it is. We've done 2 FC24s this week. Go watch it on playback. I'm actually going live right now after this, actually, on playback. I'll be doing my career mode. It didn't go well for me yesterday. So,
oh, really? I'm going live as well. I might watch along to your play. I might watch to your, yeah. I might
don't
watch
do a watch along to my. You know, yesterday I got smoked 7-1 by Fulham, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see.
Nah, man. You might be worse than me, man.
People are saying I'm not worse than you, Saeed. I don't know how bad you was.
What you played on? You played a legendary.
Legendary, bro.
Brother, if you need a DM and relax the baller,
you got to drop it. You can't do multiplayer on Career.
You can't do multiplayer.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
No problem.
GRIZZ, I'm not gonna lie. You don't want to play legendary, brother.
You don't want to play. Yeah.
No. It's frustrating. All right, people. I'll pin my channel link there for Playback TV /Turkish LDM. Matisse going live as well. Room, MAH Room. Big up him on passing 1,000 members. Showed the room some love. Big up Playback. Big up Opta. We'll be back again Monday night, as usual, to review Game Week 36. We're on right now. Yeah, Game Week 36. So make sure you're there with us, people. Love for the love as always. And yeah, enjoy the weekend. Peace. We're out.